All right, so I wanted to give an update on how I'm doing. I missed posting a couple of videos when TikTok and CapCut went down, and I wanted to be transparent and show everybody where I'm at so far this month. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Prop Firm Dreams. I trade 35 funded accounts, Apex, Tradeify, TickTick, and my funded futures. I primarily trade the ES and 6C using mean reversion. The Bollinger Bands, I take one trade a day and then I set it and forget it. All right, so it has been a slow start to the year for me. My win percentage is well below my average, and I'm doing my best just to tread water. I haven't gotten many trades, which is fine with me. I know what sort of market conditions my system does well in and what sort of market conditions that I'll struggle. And if I'm not getting many trades, well, that's far preferable than getting a ton of trades during conditions that don't favor my system. Now, whether things are popping off or not, one of the things that I'm not going to do is I'm not going to blow up my accounts. Because when it comes to trading, more so than anything, the goal is to survive. And to do that, you need to be a good risk manager. No matter how you trade or what's your strategy, what good is a strategy if you get upset and blow your account at the first sign of drawdown? Because of this, my number one rule, you could say my rule to rule them all, more important than literally anything else that I do or any strategy that I employ, is to not lose more than 1R. Now, this has varied in the past. In the past, I've taken 2 trades and I didn't want to lose more than 2R, but the point is I have a defined set loss limit for the day. And since I have a pretty decent risk to reward, my winning days are always larger than my losing days. So I'm not going to lose 1R, even if I make a mistake or I just get wicked out and the trade would have worked out if I would have taken a second trade. No, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in going on tilt or having blow up days. I feel like that's what I see a lot and what I used to do. During unfavorable market conditions, I would get upset and I would overtrade. But what kind of sense does that make? Why would I take more trades if I'm in a situation where the market isn't favoring my strategy? If the market's trending all day and I'm mean reversion, why would I want to take more trades into that? If I have a trend trading strategy, which I do, a longer term hold trading strategy, and the market is consolidating or choppy, why would I want to take more trades into that? It doesn't make sense. I want to take fewer trades. The goal is to survive your drawdowns or unfavorable market conditions so you can build on top of that. So when conditions favor your strategy, now you can thrive. But too often what I see, and to an extent prop firms have made it easy to do this, is people, press the gas when things are going their way. They think that's their new normal. And then as soon as market conditions fail, then they're trading extra into shitty market conditions, for them at least. And then they blow up their accounts and then they have to go back to the drawing board. But you really don't. You just have to survive those periods and build on top of that. Instead, what I see most people do is blow up and have to start all over again with a new eval. Yeah, I'm good on that, fam. So I'm just going to follow my strategy. I'm not interested in gambling. I have a system. I stick to it. Maybe it loses or maybe it wins. But either way, I'm out or I'm out. End of story. I've gone through enough winning and losing streaks to realize that everything is just temporary. All right, let's take a look at some stats. Now, I don't know how NinjaTrader compiles its stats, but for whatever reason, it never seems to be right. Like, I did not win 66% of the time. So instead, we're going to go take a look at one of my individual accounts on Tradeify. All right, here we are at Prop Firm Dreams. This is one of my TickTick accounts, but because they're all connected, this will give you an idea of how the entire portfolio is doing. All right, so here we are. Not a great start. My win percentage is only 44%. For long-term subscribers, you'll remember that my average win rate over time is 55%. So I'm well below my average. And yet I am positive. So I'm treading water. For me, this is about 1.5R, somewhere around there. So Not great. It's not where I want to be at this point in the month, but it does happen. And I understand that. It can be hard if you're looking at social media and your approach isn't working so hot while other people's approaches is working well. I would advise you to stay in your lane and focus on you and your system. One of the reasons I like this approach is A, it doesn't take me very much time and it frees me up to do other things. And B, it doesn't have very many losing months. My system had one losing month in June last year. So, which I'm fine with. I understand there's going to be periods of time where things just aren't popping off, and I got to accept that. And I've been through enough winning and losing streaks where I already know what it is. And I'd much rather go sideways and make no money at all or be slightly positive than have big negative roller coaster swings. I'm not interested in that at all. So this is part of what comes with it. I'm not going to have any big blow up days. I'm not going to get upset and blow my accounts. I'm fine just where I'm at. I'll come back next week and follow my same approach and understand that some weeks are good and some weeks are less good. Some months are awesome and some months are kind of tepid like this. But at the end of the day, if you want to make money, you need to follow a repeatable, mechanical strategy and don't deviate. Have good risk management, be patient, and follow the plan. See you on Monday, traders. Peace.